Yeah. So you could give me some of that. Yeah.
Just go to YouTube,
Alright.
go to Billiards Bahamas, and yeah, I need your number.
I give my
But I
number.
tell you, if
I
you
give.
go on it now, you can subscribe and you get the notifications.
Yeah, man. That's me so nice when I can't come out. They can watch it live. Yeah, man. Oh, he thought he'd kill me. Take a lot of nice guys will come out, man. By the time I finish doing Bible thing, I'm out on the street. I try it, man. Yeah, really nice in the world.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
I can give you my number to you there so you can.
Testing, testing, testing 1, 2, 3.
Hmm?
I'm hearing my second mic.
And a pleasant good evening to all our viewers watching tonight. We are live at the Boom Boom Room for the second round of the playoffs. This is the second game. We missed the first game because we were in Las Vegas at the BCA World Championships. The second round series will be the Eliminators, who's the first place team, versus the Monstars, who I believe were the fourth place team. Fourth or fifth place team. This is the second game of the series. Right now the Monstars lead 1-0. And this should be a pretty good series. And the Monstars, they lead 1-0. The Eliminators played with 4 players the first night. This first game we have Cedric versus Pot. Cedric plays for the Eliminators, for those who've been watching. And it's been a little back and forth. Expected Pot to get out just now, but absolutely expected Cedric to get out of that game just now as well. Cedric is trying to play a safe off of the 9 ball. He's trying to thin the 9, leave the cue ball behind the 13. I'm not sure if he hooked him, but he did manage to tie up the 8. So the 8 does not play past the 9 or the 13 in this bottom left corner pocket, but it can play in the bottom right. Let's see what Pot does. He's elevating the cue. Played the 2 in the side and still has the 5 ball to contend with. 5 does bank in the corner and it cuts. Good night again, practice room. Thanks for having me back. Gonna try my best to keep watching the stream as well as the game. So Pot plays the bank. Plays a 1 cushion bank in the side. And left a lot of distance between the cue ball and the 8. And Pot just plays the safe. He lays the 8 ball on the 13. Cedric could have a dead combination, but can't tell for sure. He's playing the safe, so I gotta believe that it doesn't play. What he doesn't want to do is give Pot didn't want to do was give Pot this edge of the ball. Now he is able to play the cut. Again, Pot just lays up on the ball. 13 did touch the rail. He's playing the 9 in the corner. He's going for the 11. Came up a little bit short. They're going to move the rock. Cedric is probably going to play. He's probably going to play the cut on the 11. Go 2 rails for the 15. And he overcut it. Not sure if the 8 ball passes the 13. If it does, it is close. But Pot also has the bank. And speed is good. But and it's all clot. Tables play pretty tight. Cedric has another chance at this one. He has the 15 ball right in front of him. Maybe a bit of an angle, so I'm not sure if he's going to play that one. But he's looking back at it, so gotta assume so. Maybe kind of straight. $15. He drew it a bit. I'm not sure if he wanted to do that, but he did. Gonna draw this one a bit as well. Get the angle for the 13. Should have drawn that about 3 or 4 inches. So it had the natural line to go down table for the 11. Now he's gonna have a tester on the 11 ball. But he played that one no problem. So the Eliminators is probably going to win this first game. But Pot did his job. Scored 7 points. Second game in the first round. We have Jerome of the Eliminators versus Roosevelt Albury, a.k.a. Bolo. Bolo is an old veteran in this game, hails from Nassau, but he's moved around between Grand Bahama and Abaco for years now. And he's been between Nassau and the Family Island for a couple of months. And he's playing for the Monstars this season. Bolo's been playing really good as of late because all he's been doing is playing pool. Jerome is going to have to be pretty tidy with this table. Home with the head-on break. Saw the 15 fall. Look how you got 2 strike balls to play. I don't see the 10 ball. We're going to get one of the Monstars on mic tonight. Hopefully he can hang around. Got Miko Evans, a.k.a. Mighty Meeks. Just grab that chair. Miko is also one of the players who just came back from Las Vegas. He had a pretty good session over there. How's it going tonight, Meeks?
Pleasant good night to all. Thank you for granting me this opportunity to be in the booth with you, Mr. Gino.
Well, if you play your cards right, you can have a lot more. So you missed the first game this series. How you think this series is going to shape up?
Well, some heavy hitters in the game. I think most of the games is going to go down to the wire. Whichever team executes in the end and, of course, make the least mistakes going forward will be crowned victorious.
Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty tight as well. You guys got a pretty solid team.
It's always a pleasure to go, to battle with the champions. They've been here on numerous occasions, so you can't ever underestimate the heart of a champion.
I agree. You guys got some pretty good players too. Like I was saying, you got Bolo, who seems to be getting rounding out in top form right about now from the last game that I watched.
Yeah, that's for certain. Of the likes of Monster Blaster, who've been around from the early 1500s. We're glad to have him on board,
Yeah, for sure. Yarrow Pot is no slouch.
Definitely not.
And yourself and Randy, we got the fake beast, a.k.a. Dennis. He could pull out a pretty good game when he's ready. And last but not least, the champ is here. Former boxing champ. Brought that name over, and he's trying to make his mark in pool right now. Think he has a couple of second place victories, like he likes to put it. He's trying to see if he could get a first here. But again, you guys got the team to try to pull it off.
Yeah, that's most definitely. Jag left himself with a pretty tough cut on the 14 ball.
Yeah.
And the part is going to be difficult, and you have to play shape for the next ball.
And he has to avoid that scratch. He made it. And he has the 13 ball in the side pocket or straight up if he really wants to play it. I can't tell if it plays clean up in the corner, but it definitely can play off the rail and off the 4.
I think you have a shot. I think you have a shot on the 13 ball. You have a shot on the 13 ball. Pretty tough cut.
He can roll this end in the side though.
I don't.
You won't be able to hold shape.
Yeah, I don't like the shot on the side too much. It's gonna be really difficult because he have to focus on making the shot on the side, and he's definitely gonna have some energy in his cue ball, and he'll have to take a tough cut on the 11.
Yeah. But again, I don't know how much I trust. I trust these tables to play this up in the corner here. This angle that he's coming in with, he touches that rail, ball don't go. Unless he purposely plays it into the rail and then into the four.
I think he's calling the corner pocket.
No, he's calling the side.
The side.
I mean, he seemed like he wanted to draw it out. I think I prefer just rolling this in. It's a bit of an angle, but not so big of an angle that he can't hold it, especially because the table plays so slow.
He elected to play it on the side, and he draw, and he has a real tough cut on the 11 ball, and he pretty much has to just focus on making the ball.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, he can make the 11, possibly run into the 3 or the 6 ball. I don't see him missing both of those unless he puts some kind of inside spin on it. 8 ball plays in the side pocket, and depending on where he lays, it does play in the top left.
and these were the type of games I was talking about. And there's a big difference winning a game 10-0, 10-1, or losing it 10-7,
Yeah.
10-6. There's a big difference.
But with these point games, if I'm going to lose, I'd rather lose 10-7, 10-6 than, and he missed that one.
Yeah. Pretty tough cut.
Yeah.
Where he left the 11 ball, Bolo will always have the option to run or do a good safety shot to try and keep him off the 11 ball.
Agreed.
And you definitely have to look out for giving him the kick, because sometimes when a player back against the wall, they could take on big shots and pull them off. So you definitely got to be careful with that.
Normally in a regular game, I might have played that. I think that was the 4 ball he played just now. Might have played that ball in the corner and set up for the 1 ball to roll down table to put in front of the 11 ball on the pocket. But because you're playing this points game, you say you don't want to just play a lazy safe, and the guy pulls off a big shot on you, and now you get beat 10-1 or 10-2.
Yeah, that's for certain. I was just about to say I don't like where this 3 ball is, but he have pretty good shape on it.
Yeah.
And he can leave an attacking angle on the 6 ball and go for attacking shot to get the 2 ball outside, and he'll be pretty good from now. Alrighty.
Left 2 straight.
Yeah, he's definitely there. I don't think he didn't intend it to be that straight, but
I am not sinking the 7 ball. I'm probably gonna play the 6 and call safe and draw back this bottom rail.
that's exactly what he did. Hoping for a good opportunity now. He's looking for one mistake from Jagosaurus Rex. Let's see if he can pull off a good kick shot on it. He doesn't have much options, but he has to try and stay in the fight.
So the 8 ball might be in the way of direct kick. I don't know if he could get to the bottom rail below the 11.
Yeah, I think he's trying to go 2 rails and kick it into the side. Very difficult shot. The angle of that second rail is going to be very difficult to read.
Yeah.
And I don't think he have to carry him. He doesn't have to carry him off the 2 ball. He's going to be hitting it too full.
And he does it on the bottom of this cue ball. So it's hard to put a really good spin on this. But I was thinking, and if you are going to go offensive, go straight to the bottom rail with right spin. And you want to catch the 11 so that you send it towards the side pocket. So just the same angle that he's looking at right now. Possibly called the top left. But again, I really don't see much options there.
This is some of the shots that always make amateur players want to implement a 30 to 45 second shot clock. You know, but sometimes the wait time tends to be kind of ridiculous.
It could be, but I mean, guy just played a pretty decent safe on him. It's not like he has a dead out and he's taking a really long time on the dead out. This is something you got to think about. So I do agree with you on maybe implementing a shot clock, but not on a shot like this. This is one of the ones you would definitely use your extension on. And Jag missed everything. Tried to go 2 rails. He had some inside spin on it, so he held the ball. And he missed the 11. So Polo gets ball 9. He's going to shoot the 2 in the corner and come up table for the 7. And the 8 ball is probably going to go in the same corner pocket as the 2 or in the left side.
I'm wondering if he's going to play one reel and just float up or try to come off the second rail. It's pretty much a preference shot. Some persons prefer hitting that second rail and going into the line or just taking a one rail shot. Let's see what he does. Maybe you had one rail right to the center of the table, pretty much straight on the
pretty good speed.
8 ball. Straight down the center.
Yep. Polo gets that 1-10-6. And now the Monstars lead 17-16 after 2 games. And Polo is trying to get daps from everybody, including myself, but it's not going to happen tonight. Tonight we are not friends.
Go has the break.
Gohan versus Randy in the 3rd game. Randy Seminat is the Green Lizard King. Green Lizard, old club that you and myself used to play a lot of matches in, and is no longer around. But Randy won the last big tournament there in spectacular fashion, actually.
And he recently won the Cure tournament in Freeport a few months ago. We can't forget that.
That is correct. You are correct.
Played pretty well in that good cancer tournament that takes place every year down in Freeport. Small donation is given to the Cancer Society every year. I try to go to that every year to support that initiative there in place.
Yeah. Speaking of Freeport, I just want everybody to keep Going to keep Kevin Miller and Carrie Payout in our thoughts and prayers. Kevin's wife lost her mother recently, and Carrie Payout recently lost his father. So if you know them, just reach out to them. Let them know you're thinking about them. So go on with a pretty good break. Looks like he got a stripe to drop on the break. And he has a shot on the 11. Not much angle, but I think he can stop this for the 14 in the side pocket.
So it's a pretty tough layout. You have some work to do with basically the 10 and the 15 ball. Very tricky. So when he plays the 14 ball, I think he want to try and make some type of contact with the 4, some type of contact with the 7 or the 10.
With the 7 and the 10, yeah.
But he got to be very careful going into the ball because a lot can go wrong.
Yeah, I don't know how much I actually like that. Or maybe he wants to roll down to the bottom of the table and get the 12 or the 15. But I think he doesn't have enough angle to really do that clean. That is exactly what he did.
Yeah, I think he definitely would have fallen short of his target because he have a cut on the 12, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's a pretty big cut too.
Yeah, he's gonna play the 12 and try to use the 1 or the 5 to hold him there for the 15.
Yeah.
He want to take his time and go into the 1 and the 5 ball to keep the shape on the 15. Let's see how he executes it. All right, he executed
Pretty good.
pretty much to perfection.
Pretty good, but he does have a bit of an angle on the 15. Can't tell how much. A 10 ball plays in the corner. Plays in the bottom right. And just as an option, it also banks in the top right. Let's see what he gets out of this one. He's elevated over the 5. Possibly trying to put a bit of spin on this. He needs to clip that 8. And he does it perfectly. He just needs to play the 10. Slight stun. He should be pretty straight on the 8 ball. Don't want to draw this.
You know, these diamonds, they play pretty tough, so you definitely want to be hitting hard at the pocket.
You do. Go on, shoot some really straight, though. But he drew it just a bit.
Yeah, but he is now jacked up over the 5.
Yep.
That's making the shot far more difficult. Let's see how he deals with it.
And Randy calls the ref. Champ takes a good look because he really wants to see what's going on there.
He's jacked up over the 8 now. Let's see how he deals with it. Oh, he overcuts it.
Go on with the overcut.
Yeah, he overcuts it. I mean, Randy is pretty much coming to the table with most of the balls around the side of the table. Good part in play, and he should pretty much be outside. Let's see how he deals with it.
That is the key. Good pot and play will make this table pretty easy.
He needs an opening shot. He either has the 2 in the side or the 5 in the corner. Scores
Calling the 2.
2 in the side.
He's probably going to go into the 1 ball. And he missed it. And he's going to leave the 1 with a kick or a jump.
Okay, I think he's definitely going to kick it in. Okay, the 8 ball is pretty close to the long rail, so it makes the 8 ball a very big ball to hit. We have a few members of the Vipers in the building. Q, Alfredo's here. We also have the Assassinator from the first round. To hear
And Las Vegas Mike was here. I'm not sure if he still is.
he's definitely here too. So we have 3 members from the Vipers.
The Vipers are the team that you guys beat in the first round.
Yes, that's correct.
What was the score?
Pretty good attempt on the kick. He missed it, but he left it hanging. Randy doesn't have an easy opening ball. He has to take a tough cut on the 3 ball in the corner. The safety is just as hard to execute as the shot, so I think he's going to play the 3 to the corner. The score against the Vipers in the first round went to Game 7, win or go home. And the Monstars was able to win Game 7 and advance to the semifinals.
And they did it without 2 of their better players who were in Vegas, yourself and Randy.
Yeah, they was able to keep it together. He's looking at a 3-7 combo, and the 2 ball being there kind of makes a side pocket a little bigger, because if he misses the 7 directly in the pocket, he can get a carry off the 2 ball.
I find these particular combos so easy to overcut. And he undercut the ball. And he got nothing out of it.
10-0 loss.
It's a tough one, especially after you got a pretty good shot on that 2 ball.
So we're going to let Mr. Q make an appearance in the booth. So I'll see y'all in a bit.
Good night, good night, good night.
Good night, Q. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, Eugene. Looking at that shot just now, I don't think I would have tried that. I would have tried to play the safe. But yet, no one to bring the cube.
I was thinking I may have done the same thing, though.
Yeah.
The issue with that was because where the 8 ball was, if you come too far, you give him the rail and you give him the kick. You give him the long rail kick.
Yes.
It was a tricky shot. So I mean, I can't fault him for trying it. But after, I think that was 3 games just now. I believe it was 3 games. Eliminators lead 27-16. That was a 10-0 win by Gowon. Sorry. Put the wrong score. (26-17).
Yeah. Seeing as how I just reached, how is everybody shooting tonight?
Well, Bolo shot pretty well, as expected.
Yeah.
It was a back and forth between Pat and Cedric. And I think that was the 3rd game. This is the 4th game right now.
In the first round?
In the first round, yeah.
Okay. Who won between Seti and
Cedric won.
okay.
Pat missed the long rail bind on the 8. And Cedric won. Jerome. I think Jerome lost. Yeah, I think Jerome lost. But he ran a pretty tough table. Missed the last ball, missed the 11 ball, and he got beat 10-6. That was by Dennis, I think. Starry with the break. The table has a couple of clusters, a couple of solid balls. Seem to be stuck together.
It doesn't seem that he has an easy strike, so I think he's gonna take solids. No,
I think I'm gonna take the stripe as well. If I'm gonna go for it, stripe look like the shot to try. Maybe looking at the 11 more so than the 9 though.
that is true. That is true. Looking from this angle, yeah, you can see the 11.
Mm-hmm. Take the 11, roll to the top of the table or the bottom of the table from the screen. And then you got a shot on the 10 in the side pocket.
In a way, I don't really like stripes because you have to literally jack over the ball. So your
But
accuracy must be on.
you got to play an overhand shot to get to 5 as well though. And
Yeah, you are
it's
correct.
not like solids are easy.
Yeah, you are correct. You would have to do more work with solids.
Mm-hmm.
Dario surveying the table, taking that extra minute or so to ensure he gets what he wants.
I don't see much of a safe that he could play. Maybe,
The 4 looks like it can go also, though, but it's a thin cut.
yeah. But again, you got the same problem with solids. Maybe he could roll the 4 forward, or he could play a stop shot, or just a slight stun and send the cue ball towards the 2, and then see what Miko does. Leave him overhand.
All right, he's committed now.
He looks like he's going for 11 in the corner. Just needs to roll this in. Don't want to stun this.
Yeah, because that's definitely a scratch.
Because exactly, the side pocket was waiting.
That is an excellent shot.
It was.
And it seems to be out. He doesn't seem to have any trouble. The 14 would give him the 13.
The 10 ball shooting out of the pocket. 10 ball on the side is missable. The side pocket is pretty small from that angle. So he's going to have to take his time with this. And you want to hit the rail and roll off a bit to play the 9 ball next on the side. And the 14 corner, 13 in the opposite corner, and the 15 plays in the side or up table. Like I say, from that angle, it was missable.
So now the mighty one comes to the table.
He has some work to do.
Yes, he does. How did he fare?
In Las Vegas? Well, he played in the Platinum Division, and he won a lot of matches. I can't remember the position that he finished in, but he won quite a few matches, and almost all of them went to the hill. So it was pretty impressive.
It wasn't.
Mhm.
That is impressive. So you think that streak is still be lasting?
Well,
by his own?
well, we will see. I also went to Vegas, and I mean, before in warm-ups, I was shooting pretty good, almost lights out. But again, let's see how that translates in the actual game.
You saying warm-ups? What happened to the actual game? How did you fare?
I played well. I didn't break good, so I was always at a lot of people's mercy. At the mercy of the table layout. But as far as just playing, I played pretty well. Didn't miss many balls. But being the worst breaker in the Bahamas, don't really help.
At least once you admit it, you know what you have to work on.
I know. I've been working on it. Just struggling to get it. If I could get one of these guys to break every game for me, I might never lose.
I'm looking at that cluster of the 4 and deuce, and the 4 can go, and the 7 can go to the side. But the deuce, do you think he has to break out to get the deuce?
So
or can
I
it go
believe
in
that the
right
deuce
corner?
goes in the corner.
In the right
I do believe that the deuce goes in the corner. You just got to get the right angle on it, which he may be trying to do right now. So he played a 6.
Yeah.
Oh, he
Oh,
played
called
safe.
Safe.
That's surprising.
This is surprising for Miko.
That's surprising.
You normally wanna go. It just goes to show you the level of player that he's playing. You see, the team he isn't taking any chances.
He's not. He's not. I did like playing that 6 ball.
And coming around.
Yeah, 2 rails, come around for the 4, 2 in the corner, 7 in the side, and the 1 in the corner and the 8 in the side.
I don't think the 2 can go.
That may be what the problem is. Possibly that's what the problem is.
How do you think Styro will get out of this? Because it seems he only has the 15 a sure sight, and the 9 is tied with the 8.
I am shooting directly into the 9 ball. The 8 ball looks like it may be going into the 14.
Oh, to send it down table.
Yeah.
I think he's using the 10 for that.
All right, so he put a lot of his balls in problems just now.
But he also didn't give Miko the breakout.
He didn't give him the 1 ball. But it's not like Miko has to go. He calls the safe, shoots the 4 into the 6, brings the cue ball back towards the 7 ball.
This game is turning out to be a tactical game.
Yep. Yep.
I wonder if he gave him the kick on the 10.
I mean, he has the kick on any ball that he wants.
But I was thinking more of you try sink the 6 and safe behind the 14. Force it.
No, I think the 7 is in the way. If he does do that, he's going to have to spin the cue ball down there.
That would be reckless.
Yeah. I mean, it's a shot. It's not like it's not available. But I think...
Oh, if you look at it, I think this is a very good tactical play by Miko because he forces him now to... He forces him to kick at the 13 or the 14, and that may break out the deuce.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah,
But playing on a team of caliber.
maybe he could edge this, but that's tough.
I think he can, yeah.
No, I was talking thinner than that.
Oh, to not move it?
Yeah, to not move it.
Yeah. Well, this will tell us if he has the deuce, because he has a fairly out table if the 7 can play in the deuce. I mean, the deuce can play in the right corner.
Miko calls the 4, plays the 7 in the side, calls the 4, and does he
Yes, he's
go for the break?
Yes, he's going for it, looking at it. And he misses.
He missed it.
But he has the deuce. And no, he has a bank. A deuce bank.
And he's calling the bank.
Now he's playing more aggressively.
Well, he's tricky now. I still really wish I could see whether or not that deuce
Good play.
plays on that side. I gotta believe it that it doesn't though.
No.
They're probably frozen, and it doesn't play.
The problem with this bank, and from what the angle he's looking at, he has to go forward.
And short,
No, it's short.
short, and he may be in trouble right now. If I am playing this, I am playing the 10 into the 6, and I'm
Yes.
drawing below the 14.
Yes. Gives Dario easy safe, but will he take it?
If he doesn't want to do that, he can roll forward a bit and try to get up on the 13. He has a lot of angle. He has a lot more angle than I
Yeah.
thought.
I think the pullback would be better suited for this.
No, I think I'm going to try to spin this cue ball into the 13. Just try to lay up right on the 13 ball.
No, I think I would pull back. I would go lower for the 14 because if I overshoot it just a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
then he still wouldn't have the one. The dude should be blocking him. You'd have to make a combination.
Maybe. Maybe. I think that deuce plays in the corner though. And it didn't drop. Well, that might work out for stereo actually. That ball is deep in that pocket.
Now you say that work out for stereo.
Just because it's so deep.
He's pulling. Oh,
You say it was really, really deep in that pocket.
yeah. So now he's going for it. He has no choice. This would be a major loss. for the
Stephen Bartz,
Eliminators.
I'm with you. Eliminators rule, Monstars rule. And Bart, Decastel, and Monstars are beasts. We can find out tonight, Bart. Well, not tonight, but at the end of this series. They say Monstars are up 1-0. They won that game because the Eliminators were playing with 4 players. And Miko with a pretty good shot on that 2. Slight draw on this 1 ball and 8 ball in the side pocket, or if he can stop it if he wants. Whatever he wants to do is easy from here.
Well, this score is very close. This is very, very close. Now, 10-2 if he makes this. 10-2. 27-28. Yes.
10-2.
1-point game.
After 4 games, the Eliminators lead 28-27, and it is my game. So
Good luck out there.
I'll be back.
Who do you have to play?
Probably Champ.
Oh,
I had to
Cheddar
guess.
Jump.
Let me see if I can get me go back in here.
All right, I just lost the host. Eugene is now going up to the table to play. Yeah, we already got beat by the exact same team that's playing the Eliminators, actually. This should prove an exciting game. Almost everyone in the league was waiting for this matchup. Eliminators versus the Monstars.
Make sure I don't have the wrong one muted.
Very nice break by Eugene. Makes. Oh, he makes. It looks like he made 3 balls on the break. That was a good game, Miko.
Yep, yeah, it was kind of tricky, but I was able to pull it off, you know.
I was surprised to see you play the safe when you did.
Yeah, but you know, I played the safe early because I saw so much problems up ahead.
Yeah. Okay, Eugene chose solid and he pockets a strike at the same time. This may be an ERO, but the Monstars may, if it is an ERO, at least 3 points out of it. It's a combination.
He has a pretty tough cut shot on the 5 ball, you know. I'm surprised to see that he got out of shape so early in the run out. After a very strong break from Gino. He plays a good
Yes, he did.
cut
And
shot. He looks like he gets the 3 ball too.
He
The
has the
3 ball
three.
dressed up pretty good for him. I mean, he'll have to try and find a way to get back up table onto his 4 ball. I think that he's gonna
I
play,
think
play
that'll
this,
be
play
his
this.
last ball he's playing.
Oh, I guess he doesn't have a shot on the 3. I thought he had a shot on the 3. I was thinking he was gonna cut the 3 and then roll for the 1, play the 1, and just roll forward and get shape on the 4 ball. But I'm guessing if he takes on the 1, he doesn't have a shot on the. He doesn't have a shot on the 3 ball. All right, he takes a 1, so that means he may not likely have a shot. Oh, he misses it.
So he automatically went for the 4 ball.
Yeah, and his 6 ball just rolled right there and blocks the open shot on the 15. Pretty good roll for him.
Drink of champions.
Yep, Guinness, that is very good for your blood, you know, in high pressure situations. You just, you know, take down a Guinness and it keeps you pretty calm, you know.
Yeah.
But like they say in life, too much of anything is bad for you, so you want to be a moderate drinker.
He's going for the 14 straight down, which should give him excellent position if he doesn't get out of shape for the 13 the side or the 12.
Yeah, you have to play this ball with good speed, you know. He doesn't want to hit it too hard because it's going to cause the ball to jar. He could hit it with a pretty medium pace to make sure the 1 ball guides it in. But he has to try and work on getting to his 15 ball because you don't want to leave that be a last shot.
Not at all. That's what I was wondering. Looking at him, I was wondering how he's going to get that. If he plays perfectly for the 13, he should be able to get the 15 off that.
All right, very good speed on the 14 ball. He gets a nudge on the 1 ball, makes the pocket bigger for the 12. But again, he has to try to find a way to get shape on the 15 ball right there to the bottom rail for short side on the 15 now. But it's going to be very difficult to execute. But he has to, once he commits, he has to go all in.
He may leave the first last shot.
I don't think that's a good idea.
It isn't, but
But
he may have no choice.
in a points game, it's pretty good to pick up 6 points, but the 10s are always better than 6s. So you always try and put yourself in a position to get 10 points. So he's in control of the table. You just have to play the right patterns, and you have to try and get the job done.
Since I learned maths, 10 was always better than 6.
Always, but I hear a lot. I hear a lot of shooters say that they'll settle for 6, 7 points, but I don't think that you should ever settle for 6 or 7. You should, if you're able to make 6 or 7 balls, that means that you are good enough to find a way to get that ball that is in trouble out of trouble. He calls a
12.
shot on 12. The one ball is making the pocket pretty big.
I think he's going to force it and try to go for the 15. No, he's going low.
All right, again now.
That is good. That is good. That is
Now-
a good shot.
He has the right angle.
Yeah.
He was a little upset. He thought he didn't have the right angle. So what he's doing, he's looking for a 2 reel. He's going into shape. He's going to play the long reel and the short reel. And if he underruns it, once he doesn't hook himself on the 3 ball, he'll have a shot on the 15. And if he overruns it, then the 15 will, the corner pocket will become available for him. So in this type of shot, you want to focus on his speed. His speed have to be right. All right, he misses the shot,
Oh, my goodness.
and he is
Gets
perfect with the
on
15 on the
position.
side. But I guess he was so focused on
Making
his
the
position,
position.
he pretty much dogged the 13 on the side.
At least you get what you play for.
Yeah,
Eugene is going for the out.
that was going to be a 10-3 victory.
I think that's a two-way
To
shot
put the
he's doing.
Monstars up for 6. Yeah, he's.
Yes, he is.
I think he left him a pretty good window.
No, that from looking at that is a very, very tight cut. A possible bank, but to get down for the 13 is.
But the good thing about this shot is he doesn't always have to think offensively. He can look for a thin cut and try to get up table to make life a little hard for Eugene. So in this situation, I would have tried and hit it very thin with some inside spin and take it up table to make life a bit easier. This is a very
Going for the kick in the side, but if he doesn't have the 13.
Yeah, I definitely wasn't gonna play it like that because, like you said, it was a high risk shot and a low reward. The shots you want to stay away from. Now, if you have a high risk shot for a high reward, then you can go for that. But like you said, if he would have kicked the 15, then he was still gonna be in trouble trying to get onto the 13. So I don't like that shot from Champ. Okay, Gino played pretty. He's playing not in full control.
Not at all.
He have a cut on the
4.
ball and he has to roll up and come off the rail by the 15 and play the 3 in the corner. You have to put enough draw because I don't think you want to go into the 8. But he doesn't want to put too much draw on it because he definitely doesn't want to flirt with the scratch in the side. And again, there's a safety shot available.
That's
You
what
don't
I'm
always
looking
have to think. I'm looking at playing the 4, drawing in the area where the pocket marker is. And once you get to that rail, the 6 will be blocking the 13 and the 15 will be blocked by the 8. So people always have to remember you always have a defensive shot in mind, and it's just as important as you executing a good offensive shot.
He's going for it. And it's an excellent shot. Excellent shot. Gets position on the tree.
He's going to play at 1 reel. Once his speed right, he can make the 6 ball a much easier ball to play here. So he's not going to pet this. He goes up table. That's the 6 in the corner with a little draw and the 8 in the side pocket and the 15.
He may opt to come off 1 reel and put the 8 in the corner pocket up.
I don't think he'll do that. He could just, with the angle he has, he just have to play the ball with a draw, and the shape on the 8 is pretty automatic.
Jitterbug jump is staring.
Right, he's
Getting
going
to get
for a
at the
draw.
table. Excellent draw. And this would be game. He closes out. 8-ball on the side.
10-5. The score is now 38 to 32.
In favor of the Eliminators.
Eliminators take a win up by 6.
This has to be one of the lowest scoring games of these two teams.
I figured that it's going to be pretty much technical, especially when the table is in outside. All right, the score at the end of the first round, 38-32 in favor of the breaking team. They maintain a lead. Now the Monstars up 5 breaks in the second round. They're discussing the missing the side that Champ didn't decide. You know.
Yep.
Sometimes we focus so much on position play, we take our eye off the object ball,
Take the shot for granted.
off the contact point, and miss the ball.
I was thinking the other day, we have some curious names in pool. I know the persons watching would have heard me refer to Champ as Cheddar Bob Champ, but that's just a little niche between me and him. So he's normally just known as Champ, and then we have players like Dangerous, and then I was curious as to how do a lot of these players obtain their name? Is it
That's maybe something that we're gonna have to ask Mr. Dangerous, where did that name come about? Because I'm not 100% certain where it came from.
well, not just getting on him, but there's many others in pool. Good try, Cheddar Bob. One thing I must say about this league, it's very nice to see that even though you're competitors, we all come together and speak about the game and try to help each other out.
Yeah, that's for sure. So Bolo is breaking off first in the second round for Team Monstars. I think that his last game in Game 7, he was able to, in the decider, he was able to break and run two tables. He had 2 EROs in Game 7. So let's see if he uses that to his advantage.
And you know how to open up old wounds.
Yes.
Because he broke and ran. I was the person he ran the second ERO on. That was the deciding factor.
And he's playing against Seti. Seti had a break in the first round, and his cue ball flew off the table. So I know that he is looking for some help in this one.
And I don't know how much help he may get because Bolo has been shooting very, very, very good. Oh, and there it is.
There's the help.
Ask and it cometh.
We're having some mistakes on the break. You know, those scratches and the cue ball leaving the table after the break. It can cost you pretty much the game at this level of pool. So we'll see how Seti take care of the opportunity with ball in hand in the kitchen. See what ball he decides. He look like he's going for the stripe.
Would you start with the 10?
is, yeah, I think the 10 ball is a good ball to start with because he know that he have to free up the pocket for the 13 ball. So he definitely want to start off with 10.
And he bubbles. He bubbles.
He hits it really, really powerful. I'm shocked to see that he hits it so powerful.
Yeah. Normally, someone used to call him Silk Stroke City.
Yes, yes.
I was shocked there that I don't think he even remember.
I'm very shocked to see him play the ball so hard, you know.
His stroke
thought
is
that he-
normally finesse.
Yes, I thought that he was going to put a nice, nice draw shot on it and try and get back to the center of the table, basically where the cue ball lies now. But
I don't
two
think
back-to-back mistakes from two shooters that you're not expecting to allow their opponent back to the table. So this is now Bolo's second inning at the table. So let's see what he decides to do.
he's looking for stripes, not stripes, solids. The deuce doesn't seem to go easily in the top right corner.
Yeah, from this angle I have, the deuce is a pretty wide open shot. It's a pretty wide open shot. He just taking his
Hopefully he
time.
sees it.
Yeah, he wanna ensure that he doesn't let Teddy back to the table.
He's going for stripes instead. And he got it out. He got it out. The table looks fairly clear.
Again, he has to work on his 9 ball.
The 9 ball. But off of the 10, a low draw, he should be able to get the 9 on the side.
Well, if that's the case, he has shape on the 9 now. He may take the shape on the 9 ball now if he have to play shape there. I'm guessing he doesn't like the shot on the 9. I like just playing the 9 in the side, going a little forward, leaving me that natural angle on the 14 so I can just roll right back up for the 10. He decides to play the 10, and I think he's going to play shape.
I think he's going too real to move something. No. Yep, too real to move. To move there.
Okay, he moved the 8 to free up the 9, but now the 8 ball is
It's tied up.
it's tied up.
But he has 2 balls that he can use to work that free. The 9 and the 14.
So a shot on the 12, he'll be putting the 15 in the same pocket. And he bubbles the ball. He was pretty quick on that. He was pretty quick on that.
That release.
Yeah, right there. When he went down, he pulled the trigger pretty quickly. So Seti is back to the table. This is the second inning to the table. Let's see what he does with the run out. You have to play the 4 and go into the 1 ball. And the 1 ball sends him off table. And he has shape on the 5. He has some work to do. It isn't a pretty basic layout. He has to play pretty decent to get out from here. Soft shot on the 5. It looks like he have to take a tough shot on the 3 ball. But what does he do with the 6 ball? He'll have to get shape on the 3 ball, on the 6 ball. I'm sorry.
Well, the 6 does come to the top right.
I think which ball get him now?
He's drawing around. And he got it out.
Got it out.
Excellent shot by Seti.
And again, it's pretty tough shot on the 2. He has to play the 2 ball and navigate between the 12 and the 15 to get shape on the 1 ball.
But if he plays the 7 with right English, it should
No,
get him straight for the 2, and then he can roll for the 1.
He doesn't have a shot on the 7. The 8 and the 14 is definitely blocking the 7 ball. So now he have to try and get shape on the 1 ball, and
Too real. No.
he plays it so off to take on this
Steeper cut.
Steve shot. I don't think that's a good idea from this angle. after making a mistake early in the match, I don't think you want to rest on taking on the cut on the one.
I think he's more confident now with his shot as opposed to the first shot. He seems more settled.
The one ball is off the rail, so it isn't as challenging as the one being frozen, but he definitely want to play this with the right speed.
And he does.
He gets a nudge on the
Now, if
six
he
ball.
can't see the 7, because looking at it, it draws him in between the 14 and the 9. But that's not an easy shot. If he sees the 7, he can come back round, get the 6 that is open. And he can't see the 7, so I see him going, he's going low, so he's going one rail to go between the 14 and the 9. Yes, he does. And
Now the angle,
okay. Pocket,
All right,
or
from
the
here,
top left.
okay, I thought he had more angle. He is able to slow the ball down. I thought that he had to go around because he's going to play it with some inside spin to break the speed. Yeah, he breaks the speed.
Excellent shot. He's now looking for the marker. And Bolo concedes. It is a gentleman's sport. 48 to 34. 2.
Eliminators. Might break, so I'll be back in the boot.
All right, good luck. Good luck.
Eliminators take a 14-point lead.
Well, the practice room, I guess they're speaking about nicknames that we were talking about earlier. And he said, tragically, they're given to you by other players. And he got nicknamed Ghost.
All right, I am back. That was a pretty big miss by Bolo just now.
Yes, it is, and you will pay. With these two teams, you will pay. I was just talking to Miko about nicknames. And I mentioned Dangerous, that came to mind. But there's many others. And I was saying how Champ is now Cheddar Bob Champ.
All right, I see the practice room was saying that he got the nickname Ghost as well. We, one of the guys from the Monstars, Pat Carey, his nickname is Ghost as well. I honestly do not know where he got the nickname from, but that is what we've been calling him for years.
So that means now all two of them need to meet up to play for that name.
I think so.
All right, Miko has one of the stronger breaks in the league. Oh,
He doesn't
he's
hit
reserved.
it hard.
Yeah, he reserves it.
And I think he gets the 10 ball. So
Do you think it's I wouldn't say fair, but respect for the player?
I think he doesn't want to make a big mistake. I think that's all he's playing for right now. He's trying to not make a huge
Minimize.
mistake, and cost the game to get out of hand. And right now, the Eliminators lead 48 to 34. It's a 14-point lead in the second game of the second round. I think that's correct.
Yes, it is.
And he elects to go with the solid balls. He's gonna have to deal with this 4 ball and the 7 ball at some point. 7 ball.
He may attempt for the 4 to 7 now or for the 5-1 reel.
Well, I don't think he left himself enough
angle?
of an angle. He does have a slight angle, but it's not big. He may be able to get that 13 out the way. Let's see what he decides to do.
And if he hits it hard enough, the 13 should clear the 7 for him.
But the harder you hit it, the more accurate you got to play.
And he got it.
He got the 7 ball out, and
Still
he
has
moved the 9, so he does have space to kick the 4 ball
the
in.
4 ball in.
He may choose to do that right now.
I don't think he will. Based on his past performance, the other game, he isn't taking any chances. That's a low percentage shot. Well, not really for him, but other shots on the table, he could get better position.
Practice room said he's definitely up to playing for the name. Gotta let Pat know that.
Yeah.
All right, so Migo's probably gonna roll the 6 ball in.
I think he's going
Oh,
for that 4.
he's
He's
for
going
4.
for it. Excellent position.
Yeah, perfect.
Oh, so he's playing Jag.
Yes, he is. And this round, one second.
Having some slight technical difficulties. Eugene will try and sort that out right now. He has the one on the side. He makes it. This is it. Eugene, he had I think he has to go around 2 rails for this. No, he's trying to go down. Oh, yeah, he has a thin cut or a bank.
And he came up short on the 3.
I was expecting him to either pull back.
Thought he could have rolled forward. If he could have stunned it, he could have rolled forward.
He's taking the bank.
He's taking the bank. This might give Jag a chance.
He's been banking fairly good.
Yeah. So we just came back from playing off of those new Predator Apex tables, and I gotta say they seem to play. They play banks and kicks perfect. The Claude was new. Like all the tables were brand new, so the Claude was new. So everything was sliding for almost the whole tournament. But they played angles, banks and kicks off the rail. Played perfect.
That could be to the organizers or the person responsible for tables.
It could be, or it could just be the rails that they use. But they played really well.
How much do you think one of those Apex tables go for?
I think they retail for 6,000, and I think they were doing 1,000 off at the end of the tournament.
That's nice.
Yeah, there was some complaints, mostly about the same thing that I'm talking about. Balls coming off of the rails at different angles. I did not experience that at all. I felt those rails played perfect.
This is a perfect time for him to get a safe on this. If he was to play the 15 and bring the cue ball behind the 8. But I don't think Jag would do that.
I mean, he could just roll up on the 12.
Oh, yeah, roll up on the 12.
Roll up on the 12, push the 12 to the rail.
That would give him a kick.
It would, but he's got to make it. You want to try. If you got enough space, you could roll that 12 ball out of there, free up that 9 ball. And when you get back to the table, you got options.
But I don't think Jag will be taking that. Oh, yeah, he does. He calls safe.
Calling the safe. Probably want to hit it with a little bit more speed, but it looked like it was tough to get past the 9 ball.
I think he's trying to park it exactly on the 9 to take away that one cushion.
I'm sure he was. Really don't want to leave these one cushion kicks. This guy's kick pretty decent. And It's not impossible to make these shots, not even that tough. But the good news is for Jerome, if he kicks the 3 ball in, the cue ball is going to be heading towards the 12.
Yep, and
So he
13.
could get stuck.
So you'd have to kick it again.
Yeah, well,
Like they
first
say.
thing you gotta worry about kicking this one
Yeah,
in. So,
making it.
yeah.
And he creates a foul, double foul.
He missed it. Missed it. Came up short.
I think Jerome is going to go from here.
Jerome elects to play the combination. Not sure if I would do this. I don't mind playing combinations, but it looks like the 9 can play in the side. It was pretty easy.
Yeah.
Play the combination. Going to take the 15 or the 11 now.
And the 15 rolled for the 11 in the side.
Yeah. Or the 11.
I think he's going to draw. He's going to draw back.
And the other table. Jumping balls off the table.
And you're playing golf.
It's making Jerome have to get up. Yeah, I agree with you, practice room. There's always something when you lose. But like I say,
And
I really didn't mind them. I mean, the slide at the beginning of the tournament, because they're not really used to playing on new cloth that regularly, it could have been tough. But I mean, at least I was aware of it. I know that the ball is going to slide off, so I know I got to make some adjustment with the slide. There was a lot of excuses. Trust me, a lot of excuses why you were getting beat, and the guys who were playing really good in the tournament, they didn't have that excuse.
speaking of excuses, I heard there was a pro player that complained about another player moving, and the ref said he didn't move, and he said, I said he looked like he was going to move.
That was Earl Strickland today at the CPL, the round robin tournament that they have. Yeah, he complained that Francisco Sanchez Ruiz was moving, and then the ref said he didn't move, and Earl said, I thought he was gonna move, and that's why I missed.
Very good game. Jag was able to close out from one mistake Miko made after a very good save by Jag.
Yep. So it's another 10-6 win for the Eliminators. And now the Eliminators lead 58-40. So 18-point lead going into the third game. Up next, we have Donald Ramin, the Master Blaster. Hey Lenny, glad you could tune in. I think this is Master Blaster versus Go On. And we will see in a minute why they call him the Master Blaster. While we wait, Got a message from our sponsor. Tonight's matchup is being held at the Boom Boom Room Sporting Lounge, located on 6th Terrace, Centerville, right next door to Hardin Security. The Boom Boom Room is home to the island's best French fries, even better than that other restaurant up the street with the Golden Arches. They also have a legendary karaoke every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. or right after the league game is completed. So if you're in town, come on down to the Boom Boom Room, where you can always find some kind of action going on, whether it be pool, a full concert by the artist formerly known as Cargill, or a heated debate about how the Eliminators are just an ordinary team without Dario and how we will never win a championship without him. At the Boom Boom Room, you will not be disappointed. I am definitely gonna have to do some more promos later. But I thought that was a funny one.
Oh my goodness. Apparently in our groups, Bohemian groups, chalk it up. Some people are saying take Champ out the lineup. Put in Twin.
Well, Twin didn't come out tonight. So even if he did have a chance to do so,
Yeah.
he's gonna have to sit this one out.
But isn't Champ the captain?
Champ is the captain.
Oh, that may be different.
Champ writes the lineup, so
They might have a coup de grace.
a coup.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a coup.
It's a coup.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
a coup. Yeah.
And like I say, that's why they call him the Master Blaster. He really tries to get into that rock. Sometimes it
Yeah.
works out, sometimes it doesn't.
He was shooting fairly good. He was the person, I think, to put the final nail in our coffin just before coming to face y'all.
Donald?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean,
I have to have some bad luck because Bolo put the ERO on me, right? Because he ran 2 EROs. I was the final one he ran was on me, and then with Donald, me and Donald had a semi-technical game, but I must say, he shot amazingly. He pulled off a bank shot, two actually, to get position for the 8, and they weren't easy. And he pulled them off, and that was it. That was all she wrote.
I think I remember Bolo saying that. He said that Donald and somebody else, they really, really helped that night.
Yeah, that was Donald and him.
Yeah. That's what you need, though.
Yeah. Sometimes when you play bad, your teammates pull you back up.
Yeah. Sometimes, and you just don't trust the fact that your teammates are gonna play well, it really could hurt you.
Okay, I see. He can roll forward and get the 15 to roll up, 15 in the side to roll up for the 12. You see, or just stun it a bit and slide over, put the 15 in the side pocket, roll up for the 12. Or he may try to draw and come straight back.
I'm trying to see the angle right now. He may be able to stun, play the 13 and stun in between the 8 and the 10. I don't think you want to roll this forward. And I don't know if you want to take that 10 ball shooting off the rail like this. It does make it missable. See what he does.
He got it. No.
Puts the 15. No,
yeah.
the 15 still plays.
Yeah, but it's past the pocket.
Yeah, past the pocket. And now he's going to have to put a really good stroke on this 10 ball.
And draw.
Yeah. Try to get up table for the 12 or the 15.
Oh, but right now, all he has to concentrate on making this 10, roughly, because if he gets the draw off the 10, he has 2 balls automatically to fall back on.
Correct.
Be perfect position for either one.
Well, like you say, he's almost behind the 10, so he's going to have to put a real good stroke on this.
Or he might play it off the 8. It's very difficult.
Yeah, I wouldn't even look at that.
I don't think he can draw that easily.
He can draw it. He can draw. He's not completely past it. I think he got a decent angle.
on taking his time, making sure that he crosses all his T's and dots his I. He calls the 10 in the bottom left corner.
Hopefully he doesn't cross his eyes and dots his T's. That'd be a lot more trouble.
And he's going low. Yes, he's going for the draw.
Yeah, like you say, got to put a good stroke on this.
And there it is. There it is.
Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. If he had hit that with a little less speed, it's definitely going to get above that 15.
But he can go for the bank. And that would still leave him in position for the 12. Or he might take the 12 and then try to break out the 15. Yeah, he's going for the 12. It could always be two rails, long, but that's
that's a lot of movement.
yeah.
He may try to
He's
dig
pulling,
into this ball.
Yeah, he's pulling for it.
Try to get back to the 15.
Excellent play.
Good
Excellent
shot.
play.
Body's really straight.
But he's straight, yeah.
Really straight on this ball, so he's gonna have to go to the bottom rail
I think
and
he
play
can
the
stand
8.
it.
Play the 8 in the side.
I think he can stand it.
I don't think he got enough angle.
Yeah, he doesn't. Looking at it, yeah, he can go straight down and the 8 can go in the side.
They go in the side or the bank, depending on if he comes up short. Bank in the opposite side pocket. Those are the options right now. You just got to make this ball and you got to get down table. Another option, which is a lot tougher, is if he just wants to play it and take the cut bank on the 8, play the 8 past the 1 ball.
And he goes down.
Not enough.
Not enough. He has the bank. Just hope that the pocket doesn't move.
This is tough. This is tough. I don't see him making this.
And like practice room. Practice room says the more he drinks, the better he sing. At least that's what he tell the cops. Oh, so I think he's trying to play it off the 4.
It's possible. That's probably what he's looking at.
Oh my goodness!
Nice.
Excellent shot. Directly into the ball. Follow through, force follow.
Perfect speed.
Excellent shot.
Wow. 1, 2, 3. This guy came to play today.
Yes, he did. He has Bolo holding his chest and walking.
And one is that 110 too.
I hope someone in here is a paramedic.
Glad we got that one on camera. That was an excellent shot.
What he just did was he just cost a lot of players in here to add a new shot to their arsenal.
Well, we'll see.
I wonder if he practiced that.
I'm sure that he does. I think he told me that before.
I'll have to get his attention and I'll have to ask him. I'm sure inquiring minds would like to know, did he practice that shot? That's an excellent shot. But go on. This is why the caliber of players you have, this is the game everybody was waiting for. That's a Mike Andy. Welcome. Hey, go on. How you doing?
All right.
Yeah. Excellent game. Now, I said I had to get your attention because that shot was just simply amazing. And I wanted to know, do you practice that shot, or is that something that you've tried once or twice or seen once or twice and then you decide to try it?
It's a carom shot. You have it in your arsenal?
That's exactly what I just told Eugene, that what you just did, because of the caliber of players in here, you just gave them another shot to add to their arsenal. I know definitely I will be trying that shot.
I mean, used to carom shots.
Yeah, but I didn't see it as a direct carom. I just was saying that you might have tried to skim off the 4
Oh,
and
no,
just
no.
floated in, but a direct hit and
Yeah, the 4 was too close to the rail, so skim off it. 4 would hit the rail and come back and hit the ball. So
so just
hit it.
eliminate the 4 one time.
Move out of the way. Let the, yeah, man.
That is an excellent shot, excellent game. So what do you think is how do you think your team is faring now? I mean, you are in the lead, but you think you're shooting
Still
up?
you still have to close out, no matter how it is.
What I like about it is that not too many mistakes are being made. Once a mistake is made,
You capitalize.
yes, each team is making sure the next one pays for it. But right now, the Monstars are making more mistakes than you.
Yeah,
They eliminated.
1 or 2, but you still have a whole round to go.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Well, we have Dennis on the table called the Beast.
Yeah, I'll just hand right back over to Gino, you know.
Yeah, all right. Excellent shot.
Next one, no, not that one. One would light up next to that.
So we have the Beast versus Stario. How many players are on your team out tonight?
We got 6 out tonight. Tehran just showed up. I'm pretty sure I saw a message from him saying that he was going to be late or not going to show up to the game at all. But he's here.
Temper tantrums, eh?
We will see if he gets in the 3rd round.
You may not need him. This may not reach the 3rd round based on how shots like that.
Yeah, practice room said that he got eliminated, and that is where the name came from.
And this definitely seems to be over if Stario is able to play this. Oh, he has solids.
Yeah, solids.
I thought he was playing stripes. Okay. Let's see. He doesn't have too much work to do. He has the 4.
Definitely taking that 4 ball now.
And stunning over for the 1.
I'm just rolling forward. Maybe you could catch a rail and then come back for the 3.
Okay.
Okay.
Even
I guess he
better.
didn't trust it, or he didn't have the right angle.
He has balls to fall back on. Takes that, the deuce. This one may be over.
Not sure if he's leaving himself the right angles.
No, not at all. I think he may have to force this.
Yeah, he either wanted to come back with that or go all the way forward to the bottom rail.
I hope he doesn't leave himself a far shot. Oh, that is good. Excellent shot.
Yeah,
Low draw.
good angle, but
Yeah.
again, he's going away from the 1 and the 6. He has to go into the rail. You're probably going to want to follow this one. Go back down to the bottom rail.
I think he's going to pull back.
Now he's drawing. So let's see if he can catch the rail and come back out.
He does.
Yeah, I would have gone forward with
Now
that.
he has a problem. The 6 ball is going to go into the 10 and 12.
Yeah, you got to play this with enough speed so that it comes back out. They both come back out.
Yeah.
I would have gone forward with that. Gone back to the middle of the table. So he had an option.
If he hits it hard enough, it comes off the 10. It should be able to go on the side of the cue ball stays up here.
Need a lot of luck right now.
Or skill.
What you don't want to do is roll this off.
I don't think I've seen Stario shoot too many yard shots.
Well, you see right now. He's in a tough spot, though.
Oh, he's taking the 6. Excellent play, Stario.
Good shot.
Wow.
Good shot. Didn't know he had all that.
Not at all.
Just needs to,
One cushion off it, come back over for the 8.
yeah, just roll this ball in, hit the rail and come back out.
I just saw Stario's on the other table on the side. you could say having a practice game with a couple of the fellas, and it looks like it's paying off. It paid off.
Starry is also one of the players who went to Vegas.
Mm.
He played pretty good over there for a while. Had some hiccups, but for the most part, I feel like it was a good experience for him.
And he gets it.
Yep.
And he gets it. It's perfect. This is going to be a big loss for the Monstars.
Another one.
A
Like
big win.
DJ Khaled.
Yeah. Beast only can stand in the corner and watch as the die gets put into him, and that is it. The Beast has been leashed by Stario.
It's another 10-2.
Good game, man.
So the Eliminators lead 78-44, and it is now my game.
It seems that this game this lead is increasing.
Yep, it's starting to get out of hand. Monstars are gonna have to do something right now. Let me see if I can get Migo back on the mic. This is
Okay.
my game. He declined. He's feeling this one right now.
I think he wants to keep his mind in the game.
He said he's mad. He's not gonna take it anymore.
And Stario went right back to the other table. I'll handle it.
Okay.
I'll handle it until you come.
I will see if I can get him over here though. One sec.
Yeah. Or let Stario come.
We got Easy about to jump on the mic.
Hey, Mr. Easy.
Hey, what's going on, Fredo?
Everything all right? Everything all right?
Hey, what's going on?
Well, this is the game of the century. This is
Yeah.
what everybody was wanting to watch. A lot of people said that the Monstars is a stacked team.
Right,
You're
right.
picking up Bolo, and you had Miko and Randy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they picked up Donald and Pat Carey.
Right.
You know, and the Eliminators are always a
good
team
team.
of very good players.
Right, right.
So this is what a lot of persons are looking for.
Yeah, especially some of them coming off the trip. So you know they basically oiled up and ready to go. So you got to come with your A game and you come to the table. But
Like-
what you think about this shot?
Well, I'll take it. He is obviously taking stripes. I don't know why he's leaving the 10 there, but okay, I see he has the 11. He can fall back on the 10.
Right.
I don't see a stop shot, so he either has to go forward to play the 9, or he has to pull back, but it's close to the right, so I'm thinking he's...
Yeah.
Yes, he
ran-
did.
ran
And he has the
forward.
15. 15, he's going to bump the 8, but once he goes forward, it looks like he's going to bump the 8. Once he goes forward a bit, he has the 12. The 12 would give him the 13
Right.
or the 10. And the 9 is already in the pocket. Oh, but he looks like he's looking at that. He's going to go for that now. I probably wouldn't go for that.
I wouldn't. I would probably leave this for in case I run into trouble. But
Now he has a very steeper cut on the 15, and he has to bump the 8 down, and it's going to hit the 12. So he has to be careful it doesn't
right,
kiss
get-
off and go.
he could get out of shape with this shot.
Yes, he did.
I would think he might be playing the leave a safe.
See? And he's heading towards the pocket. Okay, he's good. He might try to play the 12.
Carry him off the 12 to the
Play the 10?
yeah.
I don't think he's going to go on that.
He might. I don't see other
If he
than a
does,
safe. a
if he
safe.
does, if he carries off the 12 might come back and get tied up behind the 8 or the 7.
Right.
And he is carrying off the 12. He is. He's going for it. He may have to stun it and or put a little more oomph into the shot.
I think he's trying to kick the rail, hit the rail first, to come back out to rail.
That stance that Eugene does just before he goes down.
There you go.
He reminds me of a ballerina.
Everybody have a different stance. That's the amazing thing with pool, you know. Everybody have a different stance. What's Randy's decision? He's looking at 6 board. 1.
Well, the Eliminators definitely have a fan. The practice room, he's pulling for the Eliminators all the way. Good hunting, Gino. He said, what? Don't beat him, kick his ass.
Randy is he's a shot maker, so
He's been shooting excellent this season.
yeah. Got a little trouble on the 5 ball.
I think he might be going for that. No, he's not going for that now. Is he going to leave that for last?
Deuce and 4 ball, unless he play the deuce and sink the 10.
He's going for it now. He's going to go around to real and try to go for that now. And then that's one way to go at it. Or he could opt to go for a safe. Put the deuce on the 10 and roll the cue ball forward to the short rail.
Right.
But he looks like he's going for it.
I think he tried to come 1 reel and sink the 10. No?
Like now, I think he's going to pull back.
Sink the 10, leave the tar ball on the left side.
Yep.
Safe.
Oh my goodness, he called it a drop. Now he's he's going for the 5 ball.
I thought he played it
He changed
safe.
his mind.
Risky.
He has no brakes.
Oh,
And
wow.
it's an excellent play.
Shot maker.
Yes, he is. You called it. Now he has to pull a big shot out of his
What you
repertoire.
thinking? Bank she going up the rear? I would have played.
He's
bank.
cutting. Yeah, I probably would have gone for the bank also, but he's cutting. He's a very good cutter. He's one of the best in the league. But it doesn't work for him this time, and I don't think Eugene will forgive him.
No. This should wrap it up right about here. Leave the 12 for the 8. No.
I don't think he likes the position. So he's taking the short shot to make a tougher shot easier.
Right.
Yeah. So he should be pulling it back.
I would have
then-
played the 13 up here and
Then play
come
the 12.
off the rear 12 and 8. But you know, we'll see how you play it though. 2 rears.
Like I say, he wants and he gets it. He get it. He got it.
It's a little close. It's a little close.
The closer, that means he doesn't have to put too much on it and he can draw it back. The problem is looking at the natural angle, that looks like that's drawing towards the 5. So he might have to hit 1 reel and come back, but he might hit the 5.
It's not as easy as it looked, you know. But should be able to play this.
Yep, 1 reel.
Oh,
1 reel, and he leaves him safe. Wow. Oh no. Randy can see a piece of it, and I'm sure Randy's going to save him back. He's going to go for the thin cut and leave the cue ball up table.
I think Mike could play it and come around.
But it's a low reward.
Right.
I mean, if he plays it, it's good. But if he doesn't,
The 2. 3 reel and come around for the 8 ball. But that's a matter if he could see it, you know. I think if he could get a box spin on it, you get enough speed going up the table and coming back down.
it's much easier to play the safe. Because if you leave the cue ball on this side,
Right.
you take away it seems like he cannot cut it easy. he called the
Games
lower
like
right.
this is it's very difficult making this decision because you got a player like Gino.
That's
Oh
it.
wow,
Randy. That's Randy
pretty
Ridge.
much upset with that one.
Yeah, the Randy Ridge.
Yeah,
Pokes his head out. Gino
good.
took an easy game.
I don't think it was that easy, but it was a good one. It was a good one. It was a good try.
Yeah, it's not that easy. Score is yeah. All right, Eliminators 89, the Monstars 50, the 39 game
Do
lead.
you think they have a chance to get back in this?
They definitely do. The game isn't over. They have the members and the skill enough to come back.
Right.
It's not going to be easy though, because I don't see the Eliminators slowing down anytime soon.
Round 3.
Yeah, it seems as if that was the final game in the second round. They're now going over the score sheets and seeing if any sub. And this would be the final round.
Oh, I
Yes,
would
that
think
is.
They would
that-
need a perfect 50 to win this, huh?
Leonard Forbes say that's the Bohemian Peacock. Yeah, Randy has been given that name.
King Randy. I guess he's Peacock now.
King Peacock.
Yeah. Peacock of the Dragon. So who you think who you looking for to shoot in this next round?
Well, on whose side?
On both sides, I like against each other versus.
Well, all right. I see. Well, Duran just came in. He may be entering the game,
Okay.
but then again, there's no need for him because they're up by 39 points. So he could decide to sit this one out. The Eliminators has a cast of strong shooters.
Right.
Then on the Monstars side, well, I don't see them even having any subs. I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 players.
Oh, I see. Sadie's approaching the table.
And he's playing against Randy. So that means Randy hopefully calm down after that last loss.
Yeah, he's looking to get back at that loss. So
Yeah.
if Sadie don't ERO him, then I think he might just win this one.
But see, that's what I'm saying in terms of the shot. If the shot is difficult and you have an easier safe,
Right.
take the safe.
Right. Makes sense.
See, if the man makes a bank or makes a difficult cut, he deserves the game.
Right.
I know you don't want to give it to him, but
Right.
that's what happens when you try a shot. Now, if he had played the shot, it still might have, well, it might not have scratched, but he could have controlled the safe. He can't control, you see?
Yeah.
So. Sadie with one of the smoother strokes in the league. He's always known for that soft stroke, and it still gets him to the position that he wants.
Yeah.
Yeah, practice room. This is the final round. That we'll have Sadie versus Randy. Let me see if I can get Gino's attention because I think somebody trying to reach him on his phone.
So I'm thinking. I'm thinking the stripes would be um, a better decision to go with.
Come down when I was reading that. Up on the deck, come down. This does not look good.
Yeah.
I don't see any difficult shots for Seti. Only the 8. That could be moved easily with the 12.
Correct.
So he has the 14. He's gonna use from the position. He's gonna play it soft so he can have the 12. Play the 12 straight down, bomb the 8, recover with the 9. Has the 13, 10. And that should be game. And if he runs a ERO, it may be all but over.
I don't know, but the 13. The 13 looked like it could be a little difficult passing for the corner pocket. Depends if he used the 10 to get to it.
And he's going to bomb the 8 a little bit.
Good shot.
Oh, he may have gone too far. He may have gone too far.
He may be able to he might be able to squeeze the 9.
In the side, that's a very thin cut.
Not the side, straight up. But he would be out of shape unless he put a little draw on it for the 10.
He's going for the long way. Oh no, we call the side. So he's just looking to see if the natural angle came into a scratch.
This is a difficult shot.
Oh, excellent shot. And the 5 stops him. No, he has to pull out a jump cue. Oh,
that shot was very hard to control. I mean, unless you play it soft, but you still might end up out of shape because you need to get more center table to either play the 10 or the 13.
I wonder the 5 just made the pocket bigger for the 13 to be cut in, but he has to make sure he plays the 10, and he's not going for a jump cue. So I take it he can see at least half the ball. He's going for a Marseille. And he plays it. Excellent play. And the 13, like I say, the 5 makes the pocket larger for the 13. It looks like they can go on the side. And said he has one of the softest strokes in the league.
Correct.
I don't press a bunch of buttons. I don't press a bunch of buttons. Let me go out some of those. This? All right. And said he's looking. Oh, I think he's going to draw into the rail and come back out for the 8. Yes, he does.
Oh, did he get it?
And he
yes.
got.
Beautiful.
Looks like he got it. Yes, he did. Yeah, he said. I answered them. This is the 3rd round, and it looks like with the first game of the 3rd round, we're having an ERO. Once Eddie pockets the 8 ball in the side, right pocket, and the beam and Peacock can only look.
Nice.
And that is it. That is it. ERO. So 10-1. So now the score is 99 to 51.
So what are you thinking now? What do you think of it?
This is a 48-point game lead, and the game is over.
The game is over.
The game is finished.
That's about it.
That is it. And the score, 99 to 51. Everyone is congratulating each other.
Yeah.
Good, showing good camaraderie.
It's more than likely to happen. Sadie is a good shooter.
But the first game in the last round, I was expecting it to be closer than that.
That's great shooting. That's excellent shooting.
Yeah,
Good game, Gino.
Eugene is just celebrating now.
Let's take this game
So the series is now tied 1-1.
1-1. Okay. Yes.
What is amazing is that in game one, the Monstars beat the Eliminators by some, I think, 8 points or something like that.
Wow.
And yet the Eliminators only had 4 players.
Wow. That's
You
that's
see?
very serious.
But to be fair to the Monstars, 2 of their top players was also missing in Vegas.
99 to 51. 99 to 51. No. 99 to 51. 49-point lead.
No, I mean 99.
51. Yeah, so there's no way
They
they
say
could have
showtime.
got them. But it was definitely nice.
Yeah, it was
So,
a big game.
Yeah, easy. I hope you're working on your game.
Yeah, man. Every day.
All right.
So I catch up with you guys on the next one.
Yeah, definitely. So Eugene is back. Eugene, how do you feel on your team win to bring the series 1-1?
Well, I mean, I felt like it was inevitable. I'm not gonna lie. They were talking a lot of stuff when we only had 4 players. They were really, really excited.
There's only one fucking game you want to win. Don't
rated-
get too excited.
It's rated PG.
Sorry. Don't get too excited. I don't care what the score looks
Score
like.
is 1-1.
It's still 1-1.
It's 1-1. I agree. We still gotta win one by y'all. So yeah, they was a little excited to get that early one, get that one where we weren't here. We didn't have a full squad, but
What is so scary is that you still don't have a full squad because I think one of your top players is missing
not
still.
one of our top players, our top player, our best player.
I say one because of the fact that, anyone on this team can hold their own against anyone on the other team.
Yeah.
You see? So, and I mean, that's going from your weakest link. And so that's why I'm saying one of your top players. But you are right. Dario is known to be the top player in the league.
He's known to be the top player in the Bahamas. But I mean,
Hold on now. Hold on. I hear there's a young upstart that is coming.
oh yeah, he coming for Dario right now. Not gonna lie, it's the Kari Turnquest
Yes.
from Long Island. I think he might be 16 or 17 now. Yeah, kid is amazing. He got some
This-
real firepower behind him.
And what's so scary about it is that, what's his age now?
Either 16 or 17, something like that.
Do
I think he
you-
might be 16.
So do you realize he may be the Bahamas' first pro if he continues on that path?
He could be.
Because,
Could be.
Because the only thing he has to worry about now is school and pool. Because I think his parents is pushing him towards, being a very good player. But I hear his grades are still up there also.
Oh yeah. Well, his dad makes sure that he keeps those grades up. He can't play pool unless the grades are up.
That's
And-
some motivation that shows that he wants to play.
Yep. So he was awesome in Vegas this week.
Yeah. How did he fare?
I think he got in the 9-ball to the 8-ball. I got to look it up, but
Okay.
he got top 16, top 13 in one event, and I can't remember what the other one was, but yeah, he played great.
How many players in total?
What do you mean?
And the whole
Like I say, I gotta look it up. Probably have the stats for you by the next game, but it was quite a bit. He played in the top singles division for the amateur, and yeah, he beat up on some old men, some grown men.
they may have underestimated him.
Yep. He got 4th place in the junior 9-ball. In the junior 9-ball, he got 4th place. Not sure what he got in the 8-ball, but like I say, he was beating up on some tough competition.
This always never ceases to amaze me. Like after the game is over, right? Now all of a sudden you find their stroke is like I mean, well, not saying that's with Bolo, but like now every shot you try you could hit. There's
Well,
no pressure.
Like I tell people, I mean, is a big difference between playing in practice, playing in warm-ups, and playing in the game. You have no shake in practice. Your heart don't beat hard in practice, and if it does, you might want to get that looked at. Is when that those nerves hit, when that adrenaline hits, that's really the test of how good you actually play. So just something to work on. It was a good match.
So, Bolo, question, where's Smooth Goose? Huh? Oh, okay.
All right, so we're gonna end this tonight.
Yeah, it was very nice. I look forward to the very next match. I think it's when?
We play again on Wednesday. Yeah.
At the
At Chalk It Up Lounge.
Chalk It Up Lounge.
For those of you who can't make it to the stream, who wanna come and watch live, we're gonna be at Chalk It Up Lounge on East Street on Wednesday night at 8 p.m.
All right. Goodbye.
Good night.
And that's the game, folks. Thank you once again to everyone that tuned in. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. If you want to see more of our league matches and challenge matches that we regularly provide. And we hope to see you during our next video. And have a good night.